A lot of people were asking if the full spectrum heaters in a Clearlight sanctuary are harmful to the eyes. I think a couple of other competing sauna companies have put out articles about how either full spectrum is dangerous for you, or there's dangerous emissions from mid-infrared or near-infrared or something like that. I don't know if there's any specific one that you're asking about, but in your question, there wasn't any links to anything. Those articles that I've checked out in the past, it's probably been a little while, maybe a year or so. Usually those are referencing glaucoma studies on PubMed. They're also referencing being a welder, a flashpoint of an arc from a welder. They also reference studies that show, what have I seen? People have sent me some study on glass blowers. And while there might be some overlap from the study to an emission from a full spectrum heater from any sauna company, and I want you to know this is not related to just Clearlight saunas at all. I just happen to be sitting in a Clearlight sauna sanctuary, and you asked about that one specifically, so I thought it would be a good idea to show you in a second. But first, a little context. Any full spectrum sauna that has some type of near infrared, mid infrared emitter, for one thing, if it's not right in front of your face, okay, the intensity, or if you were to compare that to a flash point of a glass blower, a welder, anything like that, a torch, basically, if you look at the flash point of a torch, that's what's in a lot of these studies. Some of these are just hit pieces put out by competitors talking about different wavelengths. Now, there is a correction that needs to be made, because in your question, I can see that you're asking, well, it does have a 1500 nanometer wavelength, or a 1320, or whatever that odd numbered wavelength was that was in one of the studies from the thing that causes glaucoma, right? You also have to consider the Kelvin, the brightness, the distance, the flash point, the intensity, all these different things. And so when you look at that, yeah, maybe there's some bleed through from some of the emitters on the market, not necessarily specific to this brand, it could be any of them, but maybe some of them do have some overlap if you look at them on a spectrometer, and they do emit 1300 nanometers, or they do emit 1500 nanometers, or whatever it is. What I'm saying to you is, I have no reservations about being in this sauna without eye protection on. I don't have any reservations about being in this sauna and getting really, really close to the emitters, with my eyes. Now, I might not get one right in front of my face and stare into it, but in all the saunas that I've ever been in, they're not mounted like that in the first place. So I really, first of all, I don't think that is a concern. Second of all, it's so different from you reading about stuff online to actually being inside one of these things. That's why I wanted to make this video for you, because you just sat through the explanation of the wavelength, the intensity, and all that stuff. And what I want to show you is this. It's pretty simple. I just want to give you a bird's eye look at what this heater looks like, right? And so you can see, I'm even going to get down here, okay? I'm going to have to open the door to do it, but I'm going to get down here, and I've got my face right in front of the full spectrum emitter, right? Eyes and everything, staring directly at it. Do you see any flash point or redness? You see a slight hue, right? A slight hue from this, okay? Guys, this is incorrect information that you are being fed by some type of means to discredit something from somebody else that just doesn't offer this. And this is coming from me, and you know me. I'm not a huge fan of full spectrum saunas in the first place. If you want one, get one, no issue with that. But saying that it's a you can watch all my other videos, saying that it's a must-have, or it has to, be present in order for you to do this or do that or whatever, right? Let me wipe my face for a second. But I have no issue with calling out bad information, even though I'm not a huge proponent of these, right? I never have been. I've been that way for years. This is nothing new, okay? Same old song and dance with me. At the same time, there's such a difference between you reading about this online and actually experiencing it, because there's nothing that's going to harm my eyes in here. If anything, this isn't even close to like wearing sunglasses, looking through a welding helmet or something like that. And that's a bad analogy. I'm saying put a welding helmet on, then put sunglasses on, then try to see the arc, then try to make your beads tight, then try to do this. I'm not a great welder, but I have been around people that weld very well. Maybe I shouldn't have even said that, right? It's not even a comparison is what I'm trying to tell you. There is no way on earth that these kind of heaters are anywhere close to a torch, some type of glass blowing flame, a welding arc, anything where you would need to wear like protective clothing, a protective helmet, a protective anything. And the way that you know this is simply because of the flashpoint. When those things, when you illuminate or when you spark a torch, right, or when you arc a welder, when it makes contact, right, that flashpoint can be seen for like outside the building. You know, have you ever been outside of a place at night where there's welders on? You see it flashing all up against the flashing on the side of the building and anywhere that the light can actually escape and penetrate. Do you see anything like that in this thing? I just put my face right in front of the emitter and held it there. You saw just a very slight hue, right? Very, very slight. There's nothing like any of these scare things coming out of these. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't even like, you know, I'm a believer that far infrared is the real workhorse in most of the saunas. And so if you want red light therapy, you need to have red light therapy. I've been saying this since the dark ages. A full spectrum sauna is not a replacement for photobiomodulation. Just like the hit pieces that are put out to discredit these things and make them seem like, you know, you would need a welding mask to be in this stupid thing, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't agree with that whatsoever, and that's why I'm making this for you. But I don't want you to, just because, you know, I'm not hell-bent on making sure that any sauna that I'm in has these, it doesn't mean that you should be afraid of them, right? If you want a full spectrum sauna, buy a full spectrum sauna. As I've always said, buy what's right for you, not because some salesperson tells you something, not because some guy on the internet, you know, likes or dislikes something. Yeah, you can use it to get educated and to make the best decision that you possibly can for yourself. But there's no need to compare PubMed studies that have wildly different sources, equipment, emissions, you know, totally different class of fear-based information being discussed in both of those. And so you won't find anything like that in these saunas. And I'm not sure who put those resources together, but whoever they are either doesn't understand that there's a difference between a torch. There's no torches in the saunas, unfortunately. I don't know how that would go down. I don't know if we'd set it on fire and just burn ourselves inside. But it's kind of comical when you think about it like that. That didn't occur to me before, but imagine we had the flashpoint of a live flame in a wooden hot box. What do you think would happen? I think we'd need a little bit more protection than an eye mask or some goggles, don't you think? Anyway, that's my take on it. Just wanted to try and do like a layman's terms every day. Hey, we're in this thing. Let me show you, I'm not afraid to put my face in it, and here's why. And it's coming from a guy who doesn't even like, you know, I'm not crazy about the whole full spectrum thing. And we know that. At the same time, you can relax. You're not going to be harmed by these things. That's just absolute nonsense. You're literally comparing apples to oranges in the comparison articles, you know, that you guys post in the Facebook group. Now I'm talking about the rest of the folks that asked about this. You know, you post links to these articles or these videos or these opinions and all this stuff. That's great. Hey, do what works for you. Absolutely. Always buy what you want, get what you need. But at the same time, this is nothing for you to be afraid of.